What's up, everybody? I'm Nick Cato,
And I'm Spencer Breland.
and this is Active Reload episode 5.
Yep. Five.
We usually shoot for 30 minutes, but I have a feeling this
It's
might
going to go
go for a little bit longer.
maybe a little bit longer. Got a lot.
So, pre-orders for X and S went up, and bigger news: Bethesda and ZeniMax
Was
is
awesome.
now purchased for $7.5 billion.
The Xbox family now.
That's I saw a little interview with Todd today.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I got it pulled up over here.
Somehow the man just gets younger and younger.
Yeah.
He dropped a little Starfield tidbit about
He's
how
like,
he's shocked what the new consoles can do for it. And he
oh,
stopped himself short before he got to what he was really going to say, which upset me more. But
what was that? You can't leave me hanging right this second.
oh, well, he just said sitting there, he was talking about the engine overhauls, and he said, once we figured out what these new consoles can do and what we can do with them for the game, we really, and then he paused and stopped himself. He's like, all right, So
can't give away too much.
And he said that Starfield, he said he usually likes to not talk about games until
right
pretty
before.
close to being done. And he said, I'll tell you, it's closer to being revealed than not revealed. So I'm
Jesus.
like, 2021? Huh?
Well, we do have the video game awards in December. And we know he likes the video game awards, at least for past few titles that he's announced.
So the funniest thing, I thought that I was the only one that made the leather jacket jokes.
Yeah.
So I was listening to Podcast Unlocked, and the question, one of them, they're talking about if Todd's going to leave or not. And for some reason, the first response was, well, Todd wears the hell out of a leather jacket. And it's like, all right. I was like, I thought I was the only one who said that, but I guess I'm not. So I would be more animated about Bethesda. It's late, so I'm not very animated, and I'm not screaming because I'm not going to be a meme.
Dude, Monday, whenever I just happened to check Twitter, and I was like, what the heck? At least at first I was like, what is this, a rumor? And I started scrolling, Xbox Bill, Todd, Bethesda. I was like, oh my God. Oh, this is actually happening. Then I started blowing up text, and then you're like, oh, I think I'm not going to get a Series X or whatever. And I was like, he obviously hasn't gotten the Bethesda text yet. I was like, so you're not going to play Elder Scrolls, or?
So let me take you through my perspective of this. So at my workplace, I don't get any service whatsoever, ever. So there's only a few spots of the day where I get it.
Yeah.
Happening one of the spots, and I was just researching the Xbox, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to hold off on it for now. Yeah. So I walk outside, have no text, mind you. I just texted, hey, I think I might hold off on the Xbox. And then I get a response, that's how you react to this? Like, you're not going to play Elder Scrolls 6? And I was like, what the hell are you talking about? I was like, that was that. And then I thought for a second, I was like, no. I was like, stop. I was like, when they buy some exclusivity? And then this chain of 30 messages just appears on my phone. I was like, wait, whoa. And then I just 180. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Me and Walt, it was funny because Walt was like, oh, Nick's going to freak out in 30 minutes when he gets all these texts.
And with this bad service also gives me great stories for the pre-orders. So I figured this would be a good jumping off point. We'll talk about pre-orders.
That's fine.
Spencer, did you secure a pre-order?
Yes, I secured the X and the S. And then I even secured one for my parents.
I secured an X. I wanted an S, but I could not get one because Amazon didn't put it up for some reason. Still has not done.
Yeah. It'll probably go up as we're recording, That's
very
how
annoying.
These things works.
Oh, of course. So can we just go ahead and call it out as this pre-order was a shit show?
It was garbage. I will say that, but at least I knew when to expect the garbage, not I'm randomly sitting here recording a podcast and oh my God, it goes up, I missed it. And then it's just randomly going up. It's just like.
Yeah. But all the big 3 pre-orders that happened for gaming.
Oh, awful.
With that graphics card, 3080.
Yeah. Mine got canceled on that. And I have had that sucker in a cart so many times that nice. had it in cart so many times that it's not even funny, and it's just like, come on, it's it's scalpers, bots, the whole nine
Yep.
yards. It's just it's gotten ridiculous.
So it makes me. I was watching Dreamcast guy on YouTube. I don't know if you watch him at all.
No.
Uh, he actually just went to GameStop and pre-ordered his.
Yeah, well, they
I miss
actually,
those days.
yeah, they had like 6 of the Series X and I think only a couple of the Series S. But of course, we were working, so I just couldn't
Yeah.
drop what I was doing and go. But yeah, I logged on the Microsoft Store. I think it was like 10 Central Time. I saw it literally go up. I clicked okay, add to cart, and that's when it just started loading, loading. I was like, oh, they're getting hit hard. So I'm like, okay. So finally got to cart, and then it kicked me out because it wanted me to sign back in. So I go back out. I repeated the process. It took me over an hour and a half before I was able to actually check out, and I was literally there as soon as the button went up. So it was awful to say the least. And I mean, Walmart and Target, they sold out within minutes. Best Buy, they didn't
Yep.
put theirs up till later, and that stayed up for a little bit longer than the others. And like, I was able to go back on the Microsoft store like later that day and get the S.
So my experience is a little different than yours. So as you know, we have the time that this is supposed to go up.
Yeah.
So it's 11 my time. So I say, you know what? I am gonna go outside to where I get service at 10:50, and I'm waiting. 11 hits. I see all these retailers open it up. Not Amazon.
Yeah, of course not.
For some reason,
Yeah.
even though they were on the list of retailers they're supposed to. And I still trust Amazon to the day because regardless of all these other websites, for the PS5 and this and
Yeah.
Series X, I have one take.
Who do you want to send it to?
Oh my goodness, Siri just started talking to me. I don't even know what the heck that was. So one go, add to cart, buy, done for PS5 and Series
Yeah.
X. So I do give them credit for that. But 11:20 hits, and Spencer get a test. I'm like livid.
Yeah.
Texting. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
You're like, I'm giving up. This is awful. This is worse.
Yeah. So I just said, you know what? Screw it. I can't stand out here for like 40 minutes. So I was like, I'm just gonna go. So I went back in. I said, forget it. I guess I'm just not getting one. And then happened just luck of the draw. It happened to be one of those other few times during the day where I get service, and that's when it went up.
Yeah.
Like 40 minutes later, and I got one, and I was like, all right. And I wanted the S because I this will probably be more for our gaming Treehouse radio. We're talking about state of next gen stuff this weekend.
Yeah.
But Game Pass is so good. I want it, but I would be lying if I said I don't play my third party games on PlayStation.
Ooh,
So
see,
ostensibly, I'm gonna just how
it'd
I'm
be
gonna
a Game
do it
Pass
is
machine.
yes, essentially, I'm going to do first party, third party on, unless it's on Game Pass.
Yeah.
I'm going to do first party, third party on PlayStation, first party indies on Switch, and Game Pass box. And because I'm a physical collector, I will buy the discs for like Halo and Gears and all that
Jesus.
stuff because I'm pleb. But
Yeah.
that's my pre-order experience. Didn't get the S. I will say, however, just a little follow-up to last week. I am going to trust Amazon with the PS5. No one wanted my Walmart pre-order, so I canceled it.
Oh, snap.
So, you know what? If I don't get it the day it comes out, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
survive.
That's I'm kind of interested just because like the whole shipping and COVID and everything else as far as technology goes, just because I work technology in our school district, and oh my god, it has put a delay on everything, ordering everything, getting everything. So that's what I'm kind of curious to see how long it takes these consoles to actually ship out.
And Spencer has majority of his consoles on Amazon as well, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken, right? So you know
Well,
what?
No, I only have my PlayStation. Well, I have my PlayStation on Amazon. I have my parents' Xbox on Amazon, and then I got both my Xboxes on.
Microsoft.
Yeah.
So you have your PlayStation on it though.
Yep.
So I figured, you know what? I'll just ride the wave with you, man.
Yeah. Well,
Because I don't want to feel
Yeah.
your salt because I felt the salt when
Yeah.
when I got mine. When you did.
no,
Yeah.
freaking if I haven't got a cancellation notice from Amazon yet, I don't. Yeah, I don't expect to get one because they're normally pretty quick on the draw on canceling stuff.
Yeah, so I think we're safe. If not, then it's not meant to be.
Yeah.
But
I think closer to launch they'll become more readily available, especially once they start trying to charge people's cards and it gets denied and billing issues and
yeah,
there's going to be a bunch that pop back up. So
I was gonna. So my plan, because I want to really utilize, and the Series S is going to run 120 as well.
yeah,
I want to utilize 120 frames, and but obviously I don't want to spend $1 million. I have a very beautiful 4K HDR TV that I love, but I've been gaming on the Samsung Curve 24-inch monitor
nice.
recently. And I played the Call of Duty beta, and I love this monitor like this. So I found a monitor that is just like it, a little bit of curve, everything, same size, 1080p, 140 hertz. It's like $150, got like pretty solid reviews. So what I'm gonna do for my setup, because these two beasts of consoles, I'm gonna have my TV.
Yeah.
I found a stand that fits all of them. I'm gonna put it in the middle, and then next to it, I'm gonna have my desk with my monitor. And I'll just like plug the HDMI cord in and out, depending. Multiplayer games I'll play on that support 120. I'll play on my little monitor and stuff. Yeah. So that's how I'm doing it.
Nice.
I know that's completely not anything to do with what we're talking about.
See, that's why I got the Series S, just for like I'd put it in my office at the setup to where I can play it on the monitors. I can stream or record content from that Xbox, and meanwhile the Series X or whatever will be in the living room where it'll fully utilize my 4K TV.
Which most major outlets seem to have a Series X now, a not finished product, but pretty close. So look for them for all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see the hands-on previews, just as far as if the UI changes any at all, which I don't think they will, but we'll see. I wish they would just a little bit more, just make it feel different. But
so that's our pre-order experience. Let's jump into the gigantic, earth-shattering news of the $7.5 billion acquisition of ZeniMax.
I would have never believed this if you would have told me this happened. Never believed it. This is like saying Sony's going to buy Rockstar. It's just not something I just could ever fathom.
So, the studios they now have: Arcane, Bethesda Game Studios, id Software, Machine Games. I can't read my own handwriting. Roundhouse? Is that one of them?
I know there's like a mobile studio.
Tango, ZeniMax Online, and just some noteworthy IPs: Dishonored, Prey, Deathloop, which I know it's PS5 timed, but I'm sure it'll be on Game Pass eventually. Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Starfield, Doom, Wolfenstein, Quake, Rage, Evil Within, Elder Scrolls Online. Just to name a few.
And I mean, heck, just you got Fallout Shelter that is constantly making money on mobile. You have Elder Scrolls Online, which is like an MMO cash cow. And you have Fallout 76 that's actually starting to turn around. And I mean, people are dumping money into that game too. So, I mean, you got all these multiplayer games that are like just raking in cash along with all these great single player IPs.
There was a picture of, there was a picture of all the Microsoft first parties now.
It's huge.
That someone made. Crazy. I don't quite know which is better now, but this, I think, to me, puts them about even with Sony now. I mean, if not a little. Because not only that, but they get the tech they use too. Like, we could get id helping with Halo. Use their stuff. Oh, man. Oh, man. And you have Todd, which...
Yeah, I mean, the man with the plan, like the one that I trust, that I'm just, all right, give me Starfield.
Yes, exactly.
And get to work on Elder Scrolls 6 before you retire. Because retirement's got to be coming for this man.
I'm trying not to think about it. It'll be the saddest day of my life.
Me and you both.
No more Todd memes. No more being excited.
I mean, he still looks young, so maybe he's got a little
I know. It's like, I swear, he's like just sucking the life force out of people.
Exactly. He's a vampire.
I know. So, the biggest question with this now, what's going to happen is, do you think, because according to Phil Spencer with the exclusivity, he said, he's honoring the Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo stuff with PlayStation, which is good.
Yeah.
And he said other games will come to Xbox and PC in a case-to-case basis for other consoles.
So,
do you think they will be true exclusive, or you think they're going to like Minecraft it?
So this is how I believe it's going to be. Any multiplayer game or any multiplayer game that can basically use crossplay or stuff like that, I imagine you'll see it on Sony. Now, the next Starfield or the next like big single player game, I expect it to be like an exclusive to Xbox and PC, just to buff out that value of Game Pass. I mean, you could throw it on PS5. I'm trying to think the best way to put it. I wouldn't go putting it on PS5 when at the end of the day you're not. I mean, you could lure somebody to buy your console or like just invest in Game Pass. Now, if they could work out some kind of deal where they could get their Game Pass kind of like EA has their service now on PlayStation, I could see something like that, and then stuff would start coming to PlayStation too.
I could see them doing, because $7.5 billion is a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
It's
know
more
Microsoft's
than
like
Disney bought Marvel. Yeah,
yeah, and Star Wars and all that.
Yeah.
But the amount of revenue they would lose from not putting it on PlayStation, I could see them doing like a timed exclusive thing where it's going to be on Game Pass and Xbox first for like 6 months.
Yeah.
Then it'll come to PlayStation. Then you get the best of both worlds. But if they did decide to say, you know, screw it, they're exclusive, Elder Scrolls is by far the biggest IP, like exclusive out of any of them.
To me, it's kind of like what, I mean, that's how Obsidian is. I mean, the Outer Worlds, they finished putting Outer Worlds on everything. But I mean, I'm assuming the next Obsidian games are Xbox exclusive. I mean, Grounded is on early access just on Xbox and PC.
I just have one phrase: Fallout New Vegas 2 is possible now. Oh my god! And Xbox is now the home for Western RPGs.
Yeah, so I cannot wait for the next Fallout. Oh my god!
I know, me too. Get in line though. We've had a lot of Fallout. We need Elder Scrolls first.
Well, I mean, we'll get Elder Scrolls. We'll get Avowed. Is it Avowed? I keep saying Unavowed or whatever.
Avowed, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
so
gosh.
I think once we get past those, then we'll get a proper Fallout. But
yes. So after we talk about this, then speaking of that, that's going to get into my next topic that I wanted to talk about because I was looking it up today. So this is just the biggest thing, and looking down all these Western RPGs they have now and all these studios, and I think they said the deal will get done somewhere between January and June?
It's basically like the springtime next year.
Yeah, and once all those Bethesda games, which there are already a pretty good amount of them on Game Pass, but once the rest of them dump on Game Pass,
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I mean, I pretty much own them all already.
I know, me too. But
that's going to be an insane value.
Game Pass's value is undeniable.
But I will say, like, pretty much all the Microsoft Twitter people changed their Twitter profile pictures to like the little Pip-Boy Fallout guy.
Oh, goodness.
So
that's amazing. I will say I was
jealous. I better get
of
Fallout.
Oh, I know. I was watching that interview, and Todd on his shelf at the very top had like the Elder Scroll.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
And I was like, dude,
And he's got the little Fallout 3 lunch collector's edition lunchbox.
All that stuff. I originally thought, I was looking, I was like, is there any Starfield stuff after what happened with Phil? With the Series S, I was like, is there any Starfield stuff back there? And not to mention, not to hate on Phil and Larry and Pete, because they're all awesome.
Yeah.
But God, and my roommate was making fun of me. We were watching it. They all, like, Larry looks like he's in a college dorm. Like nothing.
Yeah.
Phil looks like he's at his mom's house.
Yeah, with the little flower. And
Pete
everything.
looks like he's in like a basement.
I mean, he's got like a shot glass collection on the left. Yeah.
Frat house looking thing. And then you look at Todd's background, it just looks like
the
like definition of success. Like, here's all my awards and all these cool things. I was like, man, it's like it's crazy. That might just be me.
Yeah, no, I totally noticed it now. I was sitting here looking at him.
Like, I looked at Larry, I was like, man, I don't even have like
Oh, he's
painting
got
up
he's just got like a
a
TV
TV.
screen.
That's it. It was funny.
That's awesome. Which
So
I can't say anything about my background, but
yeah, I mean, but I am.
we're not Todd Howard or
Yeah,
Phil
we're not
Spencer
or Larry or any of them.
Yeah.
So, and I'm also a minimalist, so I'll throw that out there. But it's mind blowing. In a 2-week span,
yeah,
I went from not really being next gen excited to just
totally
over the moon with everything. And I personally think, even me being, I'm console agnostic, but I play my more stuff on PlayStation. I'm happy that Microsoft bought them because I feel like Bethesda's done their best work
on
Microsoft and with them.
I mean, pretty much Elder Scrolls and everything else ran better on an Xbox console. Because I mean, the Skyrim launch on PS3 was just botched from what I heard.
I got that on 360, so I don't know. the first game I played on PlayStation actually from them was Fallout 4. I played everything else on 360.
I actually played Fallout 4 on PlayStation as well, but I mean, I bought it for Xbox, played it mainly on Xbox.
Wait, never mind. I actually I played Fallout 3 and New Vegas on both. So I lied. I have those sitting in my closet actually on PS3.
I love Fallout 3 so much. Yes. I like New Vegas, but Fallout 3 was just I was head over heels.
I hate this what people are talking about now, Fallout 4, where they're like hating on it, where they're like, oh, Bethesda's on this horrible streak. I was like, well, it's just 76. And they're like, Fallout 4 is disappointment. I was like, well, is it Witcher? No. Yeah. I personally like it more than Witcher. Yeah. Personally.
Fallout 4 isn't
better though.
It isn't great. Bad, but it's not as great as Fallout 3 in New Vegas, but there's a lot of things about 4 that I do like.
The shooting is way better.
And heck, it's got mods too on console, so that's
I know they caught some heat for that, but I don't really know much about it, so I can't really comment. So that's huge stuff. I don't think we'll see an acquisition, and there's rumors floating around about like Sega being bought and all this. Like, calm down, everyone.
Like I said, if you had told me they were buying Bethesda a week ago, I would have thought you were crazy, but here we are. So
that. Do you have anything else on the Bethesda thing?
No, I'm just still in shock. Like, I know.
So this moves me to the biggest topic now.
The biggest? Wait, what?
Well, all right. The most pressing topic to me.
Okay.
And after this, and this goes into it. So after this, like with EA Play and all the Bethesda stuff and all the studios Microsoft's purchased, Game Pass is a no-brainer, especially now games are $10 more expensive, it seems like.
Yeah.
The value is incredible.
Oh, it's insane.
Incredible. So I was bored at work, as I am on my iPad, and I was on Wikipedia just looking at like the video games coming out for 2020 and 2021 and stuff. And I was looking at Game Pass, and I really got me thinking, when is Game Pass going to start really heating up for the X and S? Because while it's still good now, like the value and stuff, it's mostly games I've played already and stuff, but it still looks kind of bleak until 2022. 2022 and beyond, to me, is when this is going to start just blowing up. But at least for the other years, so I have some games written down that I think are notable. If I forgot any, let me know. This is what I thought were notable.
Okay.
So for 2020, you got Destiny Beyond Light.
Yep.
Game Pass. That's also on PS5. Gears Tactics, I think that's the first time being on console, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's Game Pass.
Tetris Effect Connected, that Game Pass? Or is that just exclusive?
Well, technically, Tetris Effect is on PlayStation 4, but I think
the connected thing.
Yeah, is I guess you can call it Xbox exclusive. I don't think it's on Game Pass. I may be wrong about that.
And then Yakuza Like a Dragon is not on Game Pass, but it's exclusive to Series X for a while, time exclusive. So then we move to 2021. I don't know if this is a big game, but I thought it looked cool.
You missed a couple for 2020.
Like
Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh no, I meant Game Pass.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Game Pass are exclusive.
Okay. Well, I still think Cyberpunk may come Game Pass at a later date. But
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be very cool. For 2021, the ones that I saw, the Gunk, that looked kind of cool. I think that's Game Pass. Halo Infinite, which is obviously the big one. And then other than that, Hello Neighbor 2 and Phantasy Star Online 2, New Genesis. Maybe Hellblade 2. Maybe it wasn't on 2021.
I
maybe.
expect Forza as well.
Yeah, if that's 2021 or 2022. I put that on 2022 just because that was just on games that they have no clue about. So then 2022 and beyond. Avowed, I'm going to imagine the Dragon Age. That's on EA Access, right, or Play?
EA Play, which currently EA...
Because I'm so confused on what you actually get from the EA thing. I
So
know you get the sports games.
EA Play it's different than what it is on PC. If you on PC, there's like a premiere version where you get their games like day and date, but EA Access is what it used to be called. I think it's called EA
Yeah, it's
Play
EA
now.
Play now, yeah.
You got games like it was like 6 to 8 months after they came out.
So you're not getting the sports games the day they launch?
No, but you do get a discount on it. At least
Damn.
that's how EA Access worked.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's changed.
I hope that changed for EA. I really do, because that's a big selling point. But Elder Scrolls 6, Everwild, Fable, Forza, Starfield, State of Decay 3. That's heating up. And whatever these other studios, I would imagine you're going to hear from Coalition with something about Gears by then. That's really heating up. So, for someone like me, let's just say on the fence, should I buy an Xbox at launch? Should I feel bad that I didn't get a pre-order at launch?
No, I don't think you should feel bad about not getting a pre-order for either at launch. Because I mean, PlayStation, I can only think of 2 games right out the gate that I'm excited to play.
Yeah, but I know, and 2021 looks pretty good for it as well.
Yeah, 2021. Yeah, but I mean, if you can't get a PlayStation until the beginning of 2021, I mean, that's
So I guess as someone who is still on the fence, I'm very happy I got my X pre-order. I'm probably going to keep it, but
you will.
I know, but I look at it and I'm like, I'm really excited for Halo Infinite.
Yeah.
Everything else on that list, doesn't really do anything for me. Tetris Effect Connected, of course, I love Tetris, but also, I can't imagine it's going to be that different.
Yeah, also we missed The Medium, which is a big Game Pass title. I think it's supposed
that wasn't even on the list. I figured it would be close, but I can't find a date or anything on it.
Hold on. I don't think there's an official date, but I want to say it's in that launch.
It has to be close. I hope it is. Yeah. Medium looked good.
Release date. Hold on. December 2020.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's no exact date, but yeah.
But December. There you go. I'll definitely would play that if I'm in. That looked really cool.
Yeah.
But I guess my question is just like,
Microsoft still needs like another year.
Yeah, like I guess that's what I'm thinking is before Halo comes out, there's just still nothing, and I'm thinking. Because as someone who I wrote it on, I really wanted a Series S. That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
As much as I want the 4K and stuff, I just don't know what's worth $200. I was thinking, should I just wait until I can get a Series S? Am I really going to be missing out on much?
Not at launch, I wouldn't say. But as I keep saying, I think Xbox is going to be the best place to play your third-party games. I think it's just going to run better, period. Unless there's some kind of exclusive deal with a third-party game for PlayStation.
I am very curious because what I'm seeing right now is I think both of them are running Assassin's Creed 4K 60. That just came up today that Assassin's Creed would be running 4K 60 on PlayStation 5. Both Call of Duties are running 120 frames on both and stuff. So I don't know if it's going to be like that significant of a thing, but I agree that I do think that'll look a little better.
I think it's going to be better. And Cyberpunk, Oh boy, I can't wait to play that.
I know, I can't wait. So that was just my question. It was just
Yeah,
I
because
just
I mean, at launch, that's why I was sitting down today and sitting there just trying to figure out. Okay, I get my Xbox. Say I get it the day it releases. What are the games I'm excited to play?
I know.
Call of Duty doesn't come out till November 12th, which is 2 days after release date.
I think it's 13th actually.
Is it? Oh, well,
Yep.
it releases at like 11 o'clock, November
Yeah.
12th. Because I was looking at the Xbox store. And then Cyberpunk is like the 19th.
19th.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, that's like two of the games I'm most excited to play on the Series X. It doesn't come out till after release. You have Watch Dogs Legion that comes out like 2 weeks before, week or two before the consoles come out. So it's like I've already started playing that, if not maybe beating it by the time Destiny comes
Neon
out.
Light is the launch.
Yeah, so I mean, that's gonna be the big title, and that's Game Pass, so that's great. So I don't have to buy it. Uh, but other than that, it's Assassin's Creed Valhalla. But I
Yeah.
mean, you don't have a Forza game this time around. Because I remember, I was trying to think back to Xbox One. I remember I had Rise, Son of Rome, which
Mm-hmm.
I was a huge fan of. I'm still disappointed there's not a sequel. You had Forza Motorsport 4, I think it was 4. That was a great game. And you had Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Those were
Yep.
like my three that I picked up and played.
I had Killzone on PlayStation. I got an Xbox when Titanfall came out.
Ooh, God. I love Titanfall.
Titanfall is great. But all these games, and like I said, I'm not going to hide it. I primarily like play on PlayStation, and I don't think the graphic is going to be enough to want to pull me from the ecosystem. I don't think it's going to look like, holy crap, I can't believe how much better this looks.
Yeah.
Because I know the Xbox One X was more powerful than the Pro, and the only game I noticed a difference in was Red Dead.
Yeah.
That was it. But I'm excited, and I will say, I'm back in the fold. We're doing an Xbox podcast. Microsoft lost me with Xbox One for a while, but they got me back. I love everything they're doing, and I'm excited to have an Xbox. And
well, I mean, just go back a couple episodes and watch our initial thoughts before the past couple weeks. And
we're fucked.
Yeah,
That's pretty much.
Yeah, see how much it's changed. I mean,
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I mean, but I also, like I said, I'm a physical collector. I won't lie. And it's like just the thought of me having to decide, all right, well, I guess I'll buy this one for Xbox. This one, I'm like, no, it's just going to be a Game Pass box.
Yeah.
I have to remember for my, if I get the X, that, I can just pretend the disc drive doesn't exist and I can get the beautiful 4K glory and all that stuff.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm still a little nervous about with next generation, just as far as the storage.
Yes. Another reason I'm happy I'm going physical, because I do think, at least from on my PlayStation and stuff, games have taken up less space, if I imagine, with physical.
And both of them are going towards a proprietary storage as far as adding memory, which sucks, because that means it's going to be expensive. Just think like PlayStation Vita memory cards expensive.
Well, that is another thing I was going to talk about with the X was, I know Sony's letting you use any. Microsoft, they have a card that you can only use their card.
Yeah, their card.
There's a leaked price, and that scares me.
It's like $200 for a terabyte, which is insane.
That made me think, maybe getting the X is just the right move, because it's 500, about 490 gigs more or something. So it's like,
it definitely, and
God, 4K.
It shocked me when I looked and saw that the Series S is only 500 and something gigabytes. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, Sony's 875, I think.
Yeah,
or 815.
But then you also have to equate for the operating system and everything else on these hard drives. So I wonder what the actual space is going to be when we open them up.
It's funny. I'm also not one of those people that keep a lot of stuff downloaded on my consoles.
Oh.
So unless it's a multiplayer game or something, like after I'm done playing it, unless I know I'm going to go back to it, I delete it.
Well, see, this is probably the first generation that actually do that. And maybe it'll like push me to actually finishing the game before jumping to something else. Because you walk on my Xbox X, God, it's hard with these names. Xbox X, Xbox One X or whatever. I have like 500 something games installed on it. I have like a 12 terabyte hard drive
Jesus.
hooked up, and yeah. So
There's
this
a lot
is
of those sold.
yeah. I'm about
Feel
to have a
bad.
bunch of spare hard drives.
Hey man, that's not bad, Dev. I think, like I said, I think my next gen plan I have for my PlayStation, I have Demon Souls, Miles Morales, and I'm gonna get Call of Duty. But for Xbox, I will admit, like, I'm not the most hardcore fan of it, like where I'm grinding all the time, but I do enjoy Destiny. I really
Yeah.
do, and I do think the new Beyond Light expansion looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's all these. I don't really do the Destiny like smaller expansions, but when
Yeah.
there's that like huge one,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like, all right, like Taken King and stuff like that. I usually jumped in and played. I think if I don't know exactly about their stuff. If I have all my stuff on PlayStation, can I bring my guy over? Do I start?
your character transfers. You can transfer it between PC, PlayStation, Xbox.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
awesome because I don't want to leave my Titan hanging.
Yeah, no, that's
Not,
what
I mean,
I connected my characters to my Bungie account, and like I can jump on PC or whatever. And
all right, I got to do that then. I mean,
yeah.
I'm not like my Titans or anything. I'm sure my stuff is like pathetic. I
Yeah.
haven't played in forever.
I'm sure you have like an auto level up thing
Oh,
that they'll give you.
I hope. I very much hope.
Yeah.
Or I might just try a new guy. Who knows if something's cool. But yeah, that's
Yeah. At launch, as far as Series X, I plan on Watch Dogs, Destiny. I totally forgotten about Destiny, Call of Duty, Cyberpunk, and Assassin's Creed. PlayStation, I'm looking at Demon Souls and Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm obviously gonna be playing Cyberpunk on the 19th.
Oh yeah,
Obviously,
everybody.
yeah, that will be on PlayStation. But
Yeah.
and you know what? I'll dabble in Gears Tactics. I will.
Yeah. I have it downloaded on my PC. I've yet to even play it yet.
If I keep it,
Yeah.
we'll see. I think I will though. I don't know.
I think you will. I think you're gonna jump a lot back and forth over the next month, but I think at the end
I
you'll
will.
keep it.
We'll see where life takes me. Who knows?
Exactly.
So there is other good news with this though. Not one hiccup with my audio or anything.
Oh yeah.
The whole time. I think
So
it
it's
is just the
Chromebook.
computer.
Yeah.
I don't think I said this on the stream. I'm using my
Yeah.
roommate's like baller Republic of Gamers like crazy thing right now. He let me test it. So I think we've solved it. I think I know it's just my garbage Chromebook and it makes me happy. We'll see how my audio turns out.
Your audio is fine. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So that excites me very much. So next reaction video we do, I won't freeze.
Yeah, we just need to get you a little bit better webcam.
Yeah, I looked on Amazon. I'm gonna get one, especially because this thing has so many USB ports and crap. So it'll be good. That'll probably be purchased. It'll probably be here before the next podcast. Awesome. This is just a test run. So
yeah. I'll go ahead and date it this Wednesday. Hopefully, Gaming Treehouse is recorded this weekend.
Yeah, we are still ironing out all the times of stuff.
Yeah.
So
and it doesn't help whenever you tell me a time that you tell me Eastern time and I forget sometimes and I'm like, oh my God, that's super late.
So we're gonna shoot to record Active Reload
Tuesday nights.
Tuesday 7:30 my time, 6:30 your time.
Works. Yeah, that works for me.
That's the That's the shooting time, and we want it to upload Wednesday at 10
Eastern or Central.
It doesn't matter. Whatever's easier.
You'll find out.
Yes, in the morning.
Yeah,
9 or 10 then Eastern time.
Yeah, and then Game and Treehouse Radio. I don't know which day you want to try to record that. Saturday or Sunday better for you?
Probably Sunday.
Sunday? Okay.
Yeah, we'll record that Sunday evening. That could go up
Monday morning.
Yeah, something like that. And if we start the mythical PlayStation podcast,
dude, as you can
all
see,
the stuff.
Yeah, as you can tell from our reaction video, I have the logo, I have the overlay, I have the intro video. We just don't have a name for it.
My brain's not working. Active Reload was just obvious for me when I thought it because Gears and stuff. But the best I thought of was The Ring from Nathan Drake.
Yeah.
I can't even
remember the name of it. It's like something was a sigil or I don't.
Jeez, I don't even remember.
Yeah.
something like that. So we got to brainstorm something crazy
Cool
with
name.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Because Active Reload's baller.
I like it.
Yeah.
Maybe we should trademark it, but I don't think that's possible.
If it costs money, no.
No, I don't care enough. It'll be good. So I would imagine we might do a schedule of uploading like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If we did the PlayStation podcast, that seems pretty spaced out well.
Yeah, that works.
And we can just record the PlayStation and Xbox one on the same day.
Yeah.
And then just schedule it upload. So I'm sure we'll miss all the news that happens.
Exactly. They'll be like, God, like,
They're never
y'all missed
on time.
everything that happened yesterday or the day before. Or...
And we will still obviously do the emergency podcast if something crazy happens.
Oh, yeah.
The only reason why this
reaction.
was not an emergency podcast was because we were just insanely busy.
Yeah.
And
work sucks. But
yes. So
we got it done. Just
we did.
technically still Wednesday. It will be uploaded on Wednesday.
Hey, it's got just a couple hours
Did-
late. Kind
did
of like
we
the Amazon
Yeah.
links.
Did we say 10 o'clock in the morning? I meant 10 o'clock p.m. Central Time.
I like it. Well, everyone, thank you for gaming in the comments. Let us know if you secured your pre-order.
Yeah, I hope y'all did because I don't know when they're coming back.
Yeah, hopefully soon.
Yeah, hopefully soon.
So thank you all for listening. Subscribe if you'd like to, like the video if you'd like to, and all that
Drop
stuff.
comment, whatever.
If not, that's fine too.
Yep.
So thank you very much. Keep gaming, guys. See you.
See you.